Instructions for basic rappelling operations with your Scarab FR or Scarab TI is as follows. Connect your Scarab to the carabiner on your rappel loop of your harness. It is not necessary to pay attention to which direction the Scarab is pointing, as it is multidirectional. However, it is a good idea to have the Scarab crossbar open up towards your face, not down towards the ground. To attach to the rope, simply take a bite of the rappel line by folding the line back on itself and reeving it through the central hole of the Scarab. Trap the bite with the crossbar. A nice feature of the Scarab is rope can be pushed or reeved through the device, so we can take up extra slack before we begin the rappel. A good safety tip as we start this operation is to make sure that the lower horns are not trapped behind the carabiner, but are nice and free. The basic beginning position for either a lower or a rappel with the Scarab is over a top forward horn, not over the bottom horns. For many folks, this is enough friction to do a good rappel. Other folks will need to add a horn. A good option before you begin is to load all four horns and lock off, just like you're cleating a boat. At this point, you can lower yourself into position in rappel line without having to do a breakover. To begin the rappel, unlock and slowly change the angle of attack on the infeed of your rope, or remove a horn until you find a spot where you have a good controlled speed of descent. To stop somewhere during the rappel, engage all four horns in order and then lock off by taking a bite, twisting it, and cleating it off. For double rope rappels, simply take both strands of rope, treat them as if they were a single strand, and push a bite through the central hole of your Scarab, trapping the bite with the crossbar as you normally would with a single strand of rope. To begin the rappel operation, take up slack as necessary and then start each strand over a forward horn, just as with a single rope. Next, you can put each rope through the bottom horns and then hold both strands with one hand. You are now ready to begin your rappel. During the rappel operation, if you need to stop and tie off, hold both ropes with a control hand. Take some slack with one rope, create a bite with a twist, and cleat off a forward horn. Then switch hands and do the same with the other strand of rope, creating a twist, cleating off a forward horn. You are now locked off and can perform whatever task you need to. To begin the operation again, we hold the outfeed strands of the rope with one hand. We make a little bit of slack, pop off your cleated bite, switch hands, make a little bit of slack, pop off your cleated bite. You are now ready to rappel again. Rappelling with smaller diameter ropes is possible with both your Scarab FR and Scarab TI. To do this, simply treat the two strands of rope as if they were a single strand. Take a bite and push the bite up through the central hole of your Scarab, trapping these twin ropes with the crossbar. Take out slack by pulling up through. Now, take both strands as if they were a single strand and go over a forward horn. You can continue adding horns until a comfortable rate of speed is achieved. If you need to stop during the rappel, simply engage all four horns of the scarab, and then twist a bight and cleat the top horn, just like you're cleating a boat off at a dock. You're now free to do an operation hands-free. To continue the rappel, undo your bight, undo horns, and change your angle of attack until a comfortable speed of rappel is reached. Since there are many brands, styles, and diameters of rope, this technique should be practiced in a controlled environment with a separate belay until you're sure of what your ropes are going to do within the confines of this scarab.